Hello, Leo. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Oh, I almost busted out my knee. Okay, knees. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at who is secretly talking about you with the astrology reading cards, and then we'll do a tarot card spread. Figure out what they talking about. What you be talking about? What are you talking about me? What are you talking about me? Alright, let's pull your first card. First card is Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Were some of you expecting Virgo? Were some of you expecting Virgo? And if you weren't, who were you expecting? Here's your next card. Ooh, 2 doses of Mercury. We have Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Okay, so if they're secretly talking about you, and we already have Mercury in the mix, and Mercury is the planet of communication, hella talking about you. Talking about you all day, talking about you all night. Maybe wanting to be helpful, but somewhat wanting to gossip. Let's keep it moving. Your next card is Sagittarius. The energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm, with faith, good fortune, and authority. So, okay, gives us hope that there's some maturity. There's some maturity involved with what they're talking about, because we see hella, like, listen, it's not them hearing something and talking about it. They're talking about you. They're getting up in there. They're communicating. They're networking, because Mercury is associated with that communication, technological communication. So they be on. They're posting. They're talking. They're passive aggressive. Maybe they're subtweeting. They're mentioning you. Well, they're mentioning you. All right, but I feel like it could be passive aggressive and like. Maybe through like quotes, you know, something like Sagittarius, like where they'll just put like lesson learned, you know, don't trust people that like, you know, passive aggressive. Let's have a look. We got all mutables here, so that's what makes me feel like it's so passive aggressive. Let's have a look at your tarot spreads, see what they're talking about. What's this about? What you talking about? Me? About what? Here we go, your first card. The High Priestess. Okay, they're trying to expose. They're trying to let people know that there's more about you than meets the eye. Why do you care? Why do you care if people know that? Why do you care? There's some secrets involved. Let's keep going. We got the Ten of Pentacles. It's a positive card, followed by the Emperor. 5 of Wands. You want that drama. You want people involved. Followed by the World in reverse. For those of you wondering, I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot card deck for your spread. I'm trying to get rid of this glare, but not sure if I can. Oh, there we go. Oh, please cooperate. Boom. We did it. Major Arcana up the wazoo in your spread. Big themes. The High Priestess, she comes in knowing that there's more than meets the eye. Excuse me. The High Priestess is associated with the moon, so this touches on your intuition. What do you think they're talking about? You have a feeling, don't you? You know what you did. You know what you did. And you know that there are some things that you know that you're hoping that they didn't find out. All right? The High Priestess is an attractive card. People get obsessed. People want you. People are concerned with what you're doing because they find you attractive. But this attraction can work against you sometimes because people don't know how to just don't focus on me. Don't focus on what I'm doing, okay? Do you. Focus on me when I'm asking you to. Type energy. And this person talking about you, they could be jealous. They could be jealous of what you bring to the table. I feel like there's stuff they don't know about you. Maybe they're trying to find out. There's stuff that you don't know that maybe, you know, they're saying, but there is an air of mystery involved, and there's some stuff you gotta sense. Some stuff that you're just like, I don't have anything tangible about this person, but I feel like they're up to no good. I don't know. And I feel like this card coming out first, you gotta sense that. You gotta, if you have a little gut instinct, like, I think this, like, I think they're nice, but I feel like they're a frenemy, you know? They don't feel like a, we got the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like that Ten of Pentacles is here next to the High Priestess because of that validation that you get. It's almost like you know who it is, you know this person is talking about you, and then you'll get some validation that it's them. Ten of Pentacles, it's almost like that's where your spiritual, with the moon here in the High Priestess, will meet your actual manifestation physical. And you'll be like, oh, okay, see, I knew it. I knew it. On paper, I knew it. But it started off with a feeling, and I knew it. And I think that that'll get proven with this person that's talking about you. You will find out that they're talking about you. You will find out. You will find out who it is. We have the Emperor card here. Emperor card here is the person who started it. Again, I feel like this person is the... Listen, sometimes I keep listening to Taylor Swift. A lot of her songs are talking about how her enemies started off as friends. I feel like, you know, the Emperor is associated with Aries. This person is very selfish, very me-oriented, and they want you to be doing good, but not better than them. Okay, so if you're doing better than this person, you think they're rooting for you. Maybe they're trying to talk about you in the sense of, hey, the only reason she got that is because she spent most of her days on her back in that executive office. It's something petty, you know, something passive-aggressive. They just be talking about you for no reason. They don't even know the whole story, but they're talking about you, and they're filling seeds of doubt and filling people's heads with seeds of doubt. And they just don't know, and they're just jealous. It seems like they're jealous. There seems like they might be jealous of what you have or where you are in life. And they may be very, like, they may see it as something that they have to, like, compete with rather than something to be inspired by or proud of. You may have direct competition there because we have this Five of Wands here, and it seems like, listen, look at it. The card speaks for itself. Look, they're wearing masks. That's crazy. How do they know? They're wearing masks. Oh my gosh. That's interesting because okay. Looks like the ethnic people are wearing masks. But they could all be, oh wait, no, this looks like it's all Japanese because I see a Sailor Moon outfit. Anyways, Five of Wands represents competition. Okay? Feels like this person is bringing on the bull just because they're competition, just because they're trying to switch things up. They're jealous of what you have, they're jealous of what you're doing, they're jealous of whatever leadership you have. There's stuff they don't know about how you came to be and where you are. Whether that is just a lifestyle position, or, like, you know, maybe you don't even have a job. Maybe you just have some such sort of lifestyle. You have a lucky hand, and they're jealous and they want to compete with you. They got that red eye. They want to, if you bought it, they want to buy it too. You know, they want to talk about how you got what you have, and it just feels like gossip. It does feel like gossip. It feels like people just trying to stack themselves up against you. Then we have the World card. That's my sister. That's my sister. Anyway, so then we have the World card, who is associated with, you named it, another Earth sign, Capricorn. And the World card is about personal transformation, growing up, not repeating cycles. And as we can see, there's a lack of that with this person talking about you. It seems like there's a little jealousy. It seems like there's a little selfishness, a little competitiveness with them. It could be healthy. It could be a healthy competition, keep you on your toes, which is a good thing. But at the same time, it does feel like they're repeating cycles, patterns of not evolving, not realizing that if you have people who are winning around you, it's a good omen for you. It's a good omen. And he's like, all right, I got winners around me. It's my time to shine soon enough. But instead of being like, looking at these winners, be like, oh, they only got it because if I knew that person, then I would, you know, if you have that type of thought process around those people, those high flyers, and how are you going to become a high flyer, you know? We have the World card sitting here with its discipline, willpower in reverse. Feels like this person is just kind of jealous, out of sorts. They don't know how you got what you got, High Priestess. They know that you're very attractive to people, but they're not attracted to you because they're jealous, because they want what you have. because they want to compete to get what you have. They want to streamline it. They don't have patience. They want to talk about you. They want to do all this, but when you come around, they don't want to post up. And I feel like, this card comes around here with the Sagittarius higher power learning, because, if you're a cross watcher and you're like, damn it, I am jealous of them. Because it's not fair. It's because they get everything handed to them or whatever. Feels like Sagittarius has always been growth, expansion comes through those who stay curious, those who are seeking knowledge, those who are trying to compete with themselves. Right? And repeating cycles will never get you further. You have to assess yourself, your willpower, your discipline. You have to assess yourself. The cycles that you're going on more than once, you gotta... My sister's spazzing, okay? Sorry, guys. The cycles that you repeat, you gotta just know, man. Sometimes you're just like, alright, I had those Krispy Kremes again, off my diet. Alright, I'm on a diet. Okay, on the 28th day I had Krispy Kremes, I'm off my diet. You gotta see the cycles as they just keep coming over and over, right? Because everything in life happens in cycles, if you haven't noticed. Alright, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And leave a comment, share the video. And if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop where I sell a bunch of candles and new age products. So there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.